It's attraction, 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 attraction. Yeah? And your inner being is an attractor, 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 attractor. Yeah? So your inner being is gathering cooperative components. Let's call that momentum. And if you're not thinking opposing thoughts, then you're going to be part of your inner being's attraction. Yeah? So, are you being manipulated by your inner being? No. Why? Because you put it there. You focused here and created this. Your inner being focused here with emphasis and is now calling you to that. So we're just wanting to clarify that one small word that you used is a big word, but we really want to clarify this one small point. It's a big point, but we really want to clarify this. Momentum isn't something you do, it's something that you allow. Law of attraction is the momentumizer, not you. You're the focuser, which allows you to flow in the direction. You're under the influence of something. What is it? Your desires or beliefs. And when desires and beliefs are in the same place, that's pretty strong attraction, yes? It's like when people say, I'm learning to use the law of attraction. We say, you're not using the law of attraction. The law of attraction is using you. You don't use gravity either. It's happening around you. But you do have some things that you try to do that make you struggle in the natural flow of things. And that's what causes you to have negative emotion. Because ultimately, it's all turning out good for you. It is so much fun to understand how it works and then be a deliberate cooperative component within it. And when you come to trust the goodness of your inner being and the personalness of what it is calling you toward because you put it there, then you get to be that deliberate creator and that allower of what you've created all at the same time. And then as you allow these thoughts to turn to things and the manifestations to explode into your world, you get to feel the thrill that your inner being feels over the successful creation that you have accomplished. This is a little bit of a tricky conversation, and you've been following it extremely well. This is the trickiness of the conversation. It's all you that we're talking about, but it's different aspects of you. So we refer to your inner being and refer to you, and what our entire desire is to bring you together with your inner being. But you said, well, I said that I would separate ever so slightly from what my inner being knows, and I would be the pioneer that would go out to discover new nuggets. So I'm branching out into a step one moment, and I'm finding something that I want. And as I'm finding something missing, which is causing me to identify what I want, and then your inner being is focusing in instant success with what you want. But you have, and this is such a delicious part of the creative process, you have created for yourself a gap because you've wanted something that's not natural for you to expect yet. Because most humans only naturally expect what they've already seen. So they don't expect miracles. They don't expect things to be really different. They only expect what they've already seen. But your inner being knows that if you want it, it is done. And your inner being stands there knowing that knowing. And so as you practice letting go of the thoughts that don't feel good and allowing the thoughts that do feel good, you come into that knowing, and then you get to experience the incremental releasing of resistance, which is what relief feels like to you. But then the momentum of it goes greater and greater from relief of letting go of resistance to the thrill of momentum building, to the thrill of the momentum building enough that it must manifest into something that you can see and hear and smell and taste and touch. And the thrill as that's coming along, this is the part that we want you to hear, and you're so ready to hear it. We want you to be thrilled for the emotion and thrilled for this emotion and thrilled for this emotion and this insight, not just wait to be thrilled when the manifestation happens. Because there's always going to be another steady stream of things in the pipeline over which you can be thrilled. And if you're waiting for the manifestation before you celebrate, you see, your inner being doesn't wait for the manifestation. Your inner being is thrilled when this idea happens, and thrilled when this piece comes, and thrilled when this piece comes. Your inner being is thrilling and thrilling and thrilling. And when you get those thrilling feelings, those things that feel like insight and yes and passion and eagerness long before it's manifested, What you're feeling is what your inner being is feeling. And the fact that you're feeling it means you're wide open. You're calibrated.